Welcome to Mortgage Men and Martini. I'm your host, Bruce. This is Jared, and you might notice...
New face.
Alan. My name is Alan.
Alan Angulo Castro.
Alan Angulo Castro.
First time on the podcast, Alan.
First time. I'm honored to be here.
How do you know us?
Through Rocket.
Okay.
Through Rocket's my same with two great directors, senior directors.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Saw it. Yeah.
Alan's actually one of our first premier mortgage bankers at Rocket. And what that is if you get enough referrals consistently, you get to pick your own schedule. You work minimum 35 hours per week. You can work anywhere you want in the continental U.S. And what am I missing?
Really what it means is he's a rock star. He's a pro in the game. I mean, ultimately, you think about Rocket Mortgage, most bankers agree they put a lot of hours in. We have a franchise, a premier banker, which is a referral-based business. He gets the job done in less hours, which is incredible. So we're going to talk a little bit about what he does, give some tips to those people out there looking to buy homes, and we're also going to have a martini. What's it called, Jared?
The Mexican Martini.
We were advised, if you're going to drink this martini, you should probably clear out your schedule for the night. You'll see why in a little bit.
Clear your schedule, don't do anything afterwards. And some people say they're as happy as an armadillo digging up grubs when they finish the cocktail. So we're going to try it.
We're going to be trying as happy as armadillos.
I'm going to foreshadow I hate olives. So
Same.
We'll see how it goes.
I love olives, so hopefully it works. It's not that much olive. It's like a little bit of olive juice. But here's the ingredients. Jared, what kind of tequila is this?
Añejo tequila.
What's this one?
Oh, Añejo tequila.
It's
It's a limited edition special bottle of Añejo tequila by Mandela.
Yeah.
No.
Mandala Añejo.
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Mandalia.
Añejo is pretty strong.
Not only is Alan on here for referrals, but he's out here to speak Spanish during the Mexican edition. Right?
Yep.
He does bilingual banking, so if you need a Spanish or English banker, this is your guy.
There you go.
Across the
I write everything.
Write everything.
Close everything.
Close everything. Close everything.
So that's what we're starting with, tequila.
3 ounces of tequila. I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Cointreau.
Every bartender's going to be like, what are you guys doing?
They're like, it's not pronounced
Cointreau. It's not even close.
Cointreau. I'll zoom in on the photo. It looks fancy. It says Le Unique on it, so that's pretty cool. A little French action.
There you go.
That's going to be 1.5 ounces of Cointreau. We're going to call it Cointreau.
Yeah.
Lime juice. I'm not going to zoom in on that.
1.5 ounces of that.
1.5 ounces of lime juice. So as folks count at home, that's 6 ounces total so far.
Yeah.
Half an ounce of olive juice. And then a splash of orange juice. A splash could be anywhere from a little splash to a big splash, depending on how much you hate olives.
Yeah.
Shaken up, chilled. Garnished if you want to with olives and
olives and limes. I did not get any limes.
We don't want that.
Yeah, it's just a mess.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to share these
beautiful mixers.
These mixers because we only have a few people.
Ice.
Oh, ice is down here.
We'll start some ice. I'm going to start making this while we get some ice. But while we do this, we wanted to bring Alan on here because he gets a ton of referrals within the mortgage business that he runs. But he also has a ton of outside referrals like landscapers, roofers, AC guys, tire guys, lawyers.
Everything.
Everything.
Well,
you bring tortas to the office.
Yeah. I mean, it helps out too. Not only like, I always say it's like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So, I mean, you support their businesses, what they do, whatever they think they do, and eventually they're going to come back.
There's a good chance no one heard this over the ice before.
But you support a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
Your girl runs a business.
Yeah. Brows.
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows. So, I pretty much know everybody like from like government jobs to like, I try to be good friends with everybody, just support. Even if it's like in the same industry. I mean, a lot of people see it as competition, but I mean, hey, I see it like...
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, so...
That's fair. And we brought you on because as Bruce goes through this, if you guys didn't know this, almost a year ago today, Bruce, where did you spend 2 nights?
Oh, this is a wonderful story. So,
this is a great story.
My friend, we're not going to give him a name.
You probably need some ice now.
We'll call him A.
Where do you guys put?
M for short. Best man at his wedding, and for the I won't tell his name. First, protect his privacy. You can find him if you search by any of the AMs in my Instagram friends. No, actually, I don't think he has Instagram. But anyways, we were going to do a trip, bachelor party trip to Rocky Point. So we wanted to go up a little early. to celebrate. Like, oh, we'll have a nice little steak dinner. We'll meet the guys up there later, and we'll have a good time. And as we're packing to leave, I made sure I sent a text to the group chat, and I said, hey, guys, make sure you clean your cars out. I know some of you guys like shooting guns, but I'll do a lot of stuff for you, but I won't go to Mexican prison for you.
Love my guns.
4 hours later, I was in Mexican prison. We crossed the border, got pulled over, and it was kind of windy day, and I was looking over my friend, and I was like, Andrew, that's his first name, by the way. What are they looking for, man? He's like, I don't know. The car's been cleaned out. I guess we'll see. And then after like 6 or 7 minutes of waiting, we finally saw them pull out 2 little like magazine clips for a handgun, and we got read our rights
By the federale.
by the federales.
Not even the Mexican police.
We were given a piece of paper that gave our derechas to us, which is right in Spanish, and and we spent the whole like first day we were supposed to be in Mexico. We were in Mexico still, so that's plus. But
let's backtrack too.
Oh.
You guys went down to the gate earlier than the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened when you did that was we said don't get arrested. You did. We didn't hear anything from you guys. We had 4 other people going down for this bachelor party, and we decided to drive down to Rocky Point.
I did call one of them who did not relay the information very well.
The bachelor did not relay it to his fiance.
Yeah. So there
big
was
issues on that.
So I called. Love the guy. Probably the least reliable
We
person.
used his real name.
Oh, Justin Hubbard,
Yeah,
also senior director.
Marketing.
He goes, can we still go to Mexico? I was like, yeah, we're in jail, so you might want to, if we don't call you soon, I'm going to need some help. And he goes, wait, are you serious right now? Like, they're going to pull my phone away. I need you to take this seriously. I am in Mexican jail.
I was a little disappointed when I found that out that I wasn't.
It wasn't jail. It was prison.
Yeah. It's not like a local jail. It's the federal prison of Mexico. Yeah. So we find out back up in the States that you guys are in prison, and we're like, well, let's go down there. Maybe we'll just be released in the morning. It can't be that big of a deal. Drive down to Rocky Point. Get through the border, get searched just like every other good Samaritan. And we get down to the Airbnb. That's when we hear from our first attorney, one of the family friends, saying that they were going to help us out and get everybody out of jail. We were asked also to drive back to the border or take a cab. And at this point, as the responsible adult, coined by the attorney, I denied that option. Because I was not in a great state to be driving, nor was I going to trust an Uber back to the border an hour and a half to sit in a motel at the border and wait for you guys to get out of prison the next day. So this is where Alan comes in.
Yeah, so I'm actually laying down in bed. I get a phone call from Jared. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm about to go to bed because I gotta run the team the next day. I was actually covering for him, and he's like, "We need your help." I'm like, "What's going on?" I was like, I thought he was asking for like recommendations, like tacos or whatever. Because I'm a Rocky Point like at least once a month.
We need help finding tacos in Mexico.
Something. And then pretty much he just let us know that hey, they're in Bruce and the friend.
And
we don't know where they're at. They're in prison. I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? And like, yeah, we called all these type of people, whatever the case. I guess it didn't go anywhere, and pretty much
nowhere.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. So like, basically, I asked Jared like, where are they at? He's like, we have no idea. Like, we just know they're in prison. Like, that's it. That's all we know. So, Jared gives so I'm like trying to figure everything out. I was like, okay, I'll call you back. But at the same time, Jared just gives my phone number to the wife now. Congratulations to both of you guys.
If you watch this episode.
Yeah, if you watch this episode.
It's about you.
So she's blowing me up, and I can't even do anything anymore. I was like, let me figure it out. I was like, so I reached out to some lawyers out there in Rocky Point that they actually helped me out with a bunch of stuff, like not just obviously prison and stuff like that. But
yeah, how many times are you dealing with people in prison?
Yeah, now? And so anyways, she calls me back like in 45 minutes. They know where they're at. They know the reason why they were there because they crossed with ammo, I believe.
Yeah, 2 magazines full of 9mm,
highly regulated.
So over here it's pretty easy to carry that. Over there it's different, obviously.
Impossible.
Yeah, if you cross the border with a weapon or ammo, it's like it's worse than crossing with drugs in Mexico. Yeah, it's different. And so basically, yeah, I found out. I let her know like, hey, this is what's going on. This is how much we might need, but we're gonna go out there and negotiate.
We'll leave the dollar amount out of this because it's a hefty sum to get out of prison in Mexico.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be a lot more, but
half referral got it done half.
yeah, we got it half.
Use
yeah.
referrals.
Referrals are key to
Yeah,
success.
half down. So we ended up coming back. Well, not even. I told her like, meet me at my house 6 a.m, and then we'll head out. Whether they open. No, she was like there at like 4:30 in the morning, knocking in my house, and she was just like outside. And I was like, I mean, I understand. Like you have no idea what's going on, and yeah. So we ended up going on like to Rocky Point, and then I told her what to bring. She ended up bringing double just in case. I was like, no, you don't want to do that. Just leave that here in my house. I'll give it to you when we come back. Because if you see that too, it's different. So anyways, we ended up there. I have a video I'll share it.
There's a photo we can post.
Oh, you should actually
we'll
the
bring
video.
it up and put it on
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, I'll throw it in here. People will
Yeah.
see it.
So
We're walking out of prison. We'll blur out. We'll put a smiley face over the other party.
She gets my face on me.
Yeah.
Fun part about that trip, the best part is I was making jokes the whole time, and poor Andrew, he did not like that one bit.
yeah, it was. Well, I mean, it's his bachelor. It's like, oh my god.
He was upset.
Yeah.
Needless to say.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
made
had
one-
$500 robbed for me.
I made one really good joke and he almost cried as soon as he walked in to the Airbnb. I was living my life on the Airbnb.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Jared,
house
what were
on
you
the
doing during this whole time?
During this whole time, I was partying at the Airbnb, which was a beautiful, huge house
On the beach.
On the beach, you walked out of the back patio, right onto the sand into Rocky Point. We had somebody, as soon as we stopped by, knock on the door and offer us like tamales. So we bought a ton of tamales, like within 30 minutes of checking into the Airbnb. We had another dude 30 minutes later show up and offer to make us breakfast burritos and bring them in the morning. We had that scheduled
actually
already,
really good.
and they were fire.
Yeah.
We had somebody else like come around and offer us more food. It was like within an hour and a half, we had 3 people at the front door. Tamales, breakfast burritos already scheduled for the morning. Unlimited amounts of alcohol, which obviously we love on the show. And we were partying hard. Responsibly.
Yeah.
Before the Bachelor, his fiance, Bruce, and Alan show up the next day.
Yeah.
2 nights in prison. Show finally up at the Bachelor party. Not in the best, not really ready to party, but wanting to party. I think to get over it.
I was ready.
Yeah. And the reason why it was hefty is because they were there for so long. There's a lot of people connected.
Well, we were like,
It was
2
cold,
hours,
too.
2 hours away from going downtown for 6
3
months.
months.
Yeah.
Mexico
Yeah.
City for the rest
I
of
think
your
they're
life.
like 4 hours, like 2 hours, 2 or 4 hours, and then after they're gonna have to, they're gonna transfer them to Hermosillo, which is like 8 hours away from there. That's where like the main
Into Mexico.
Yeah.
The heart of Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a little. It was like what, February, January?
January, yeah.
Yeah,
We're
it was
just,
cold.
we're just a year
No,
past.
I went in that
now.
cell with you guys, and like, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could tell. You could tell he was crying, and then
Yeah.
you just wanted to get
Not
out. I
Bruce.
see
Bruce
that.
doesn't
Yeah,
cry.
I know, yeah, I know.
Never.
It took a lot of
But you could
naps.
tell you're like, oh my god, like you've been here for like 48 hours, like, oh my god, like
Miserable.
you need a beer or something, like you just get out of here.
But your referral came to the rescue. We had great
Came to the
attorneys.
rescue, They
Yeah.
were great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not allowed in Mexico for 2 more years, so that's fun.
he is.
2 more years.
Yeah. And
I'm
then
counting down the minutes.
But let's talk about, okay, so the referral gets you out.
Yeah.
You guys don't even have to cross back to the United States border. You guys get to go into Mexico to finish up
yeah,
the
because
bachelor.
they didn't have a truck.
Right.
They took the truck.
They
Yeah,
they
it
impounded
was-
the truck and got it back with not even floor mats in the truck anymore. So show up back in Mexico, and then we go out for the night. Let's talk about this night a little bit, all right? Because we all like to share embarrassing stories of each other, okay?
My embarrassing story is getting arrested.
His was getting arrested. I don't have one because I'm a true gentleman. Well, we'll get to it. So we go out that night. We hit up the first bar, and one of our fellow directors who was with us on the party throws up all over the table. And this is like 7 p.m. Get kicked out of that bar. Wrecked at the Reef.
I ended up staying.
Oh, you're right. Alan told us he was going home.
He was our
I was going home, but it was already late.
interpreter as well. None of us.
I didn't know if I was gonna cross back because it was like already late. Because that whole process, I had to take them to Rocky Point from Sonata to Rocky Point, so it was a whole process, and it's not like I just got there and they were out. It was just a whole.
Mind you, Alan's the only one who speaks Spanish.
So I ended up becoming my bachelor after that. So.
We'll go for yours one day.
At least 2 years away.
Get kicked out of Wrecked at the Reef because one of our fellow directors threw up everywhere on the table. We then hit up another club, spend a little bit of time there. Everyone's not feeling it, so we go to another one. What was it called? What was it?
Exotica?
Exotica, I think it was called.
Toxica.
Yeah,
Toxica.
Toxica. Yeah,
Toxica.
Toxica. Not Exotica.
You know what
I don't
that? Well, it
know.
means toxic.
Yeah. Well,
Toxic
it was
or
a
exotic.
toxic place.
Yeah.
One of my good friends on the bachelor party slapped me the hardest I've ever been slapped in
The
my
same
life.
one who I called to try and get me out of jail and did nothing.
So connect the dots on that one, right across my face. Yeah, and here's the great part of this is, everyone wants to go back to the Airbnb. One party, they're trying to go back. Half the party doesn't want to go back. People are leaving. Oh, cheers, by the way. We'll try this Mexico Martini.
Cheers.
Oh, boy.
This is my first Martini ever.
Really?
Like, I had to make it.
Oh.
I never made a Martini.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Absolutely not my favorite.
I think it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Tastes like a margarita.
It does taste like a margarita.
I like
I'm
it.
not gonna
I
lie.
like it a lot,
Bomb.
actually.
Yeah, they nail. We can
Yeah.
take shots of that.
Did you put a lot of the?
No, half ounce.
Okay, I did a little bit more juice on this. I'm like,
I did a little bit more orange juice to make it kind of.
this is good.
I follow these preferences
Yeah,
exactly.
it's
It tastes like a margarita. It tastes like when you make a
Kinda does.
margarita, like maybe it's the orange juice in it, but it's
Maybe.
the Cointreau.
I taste it. Yeah, I taste the tequila.
The tequila. This tequila.
Yeah, you should taste it.
You guys bought me this actually. Team
Oh,
Spirit
yeah,
bought me
that
this
was
for
it?
Christmas.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
one of the 2 bottles you guys got me. It's a limited
Yeah.
edition, hand painted bottle, like in Mexico. I actually found another one of this afterwards at a liquor store that I randomly purchased against other people's wills because they are not cheap bottles when they're limited edition hand
Yeah, they're
painted
not.
from Mexico. So very, very good tequila. But back to the story. So we are leaving the bar. Alan's our interpreter, the only person that knows it, saved our lives, or not my lives, but Bruce and this other person's life. I come down the stairs of this club, and Alan is in the fetal position on the sidewalk, like dead to the world. Like, couldn't speak, couldn't move. I don't know what happened besides I bought a bottle of Don Julio, and
Probably got roofied. I don't know.
Alan literally was walking around pouring it into everybody's mouth and chugging from the bottle inside
Oh,
the
yeah.
club. And then
That
the
was
next
a
thing I
good
know,
time.
he's in the fetal position
It
on the
was, a little, it was
sidewalk.
a little like spinorama.
Yeah,
It was like 20 shots.
Just,
Alan just had the bottle. No, the shot glasses are gone. It just pointed down people's throats, chugging it, and then the next thing you know, he's fetal position on the sidewalk outside of a toxic
good time.
club. I'm like, oh my god, panic! I panic.
What'd you do in your panic situation?
Disappeared.
Yeah, that is true. So in my panic state, a cab like shows up on the sidewalk, and I'm like, at this point, like with some girl from the club who doesn't speak English, and I don't speak Spanish more than some inappropriate slangs. A cab pulls up and he's like, taxi, taxi. I panic. I'm hammered. I'm like, see, get in the cab. She gets in the cab. And the next thing I know, I wake up in the morning in a motel room, and there's only dirt roads, and my phone is like dead. I text the group chat. I'm like, yo, pick me up. Here's my location. And then I fell back asleep. I think you and McKee oh, shoot. Shut up. I was sleeping.
That's a tequila
I
right there.
I was sleeping again.
Yeah.
I wake up an hour later, back still in this motel room, and I'm like Google translating on my phone into Spanish to this girl, like, "Hey, did you like rob me last night?" And she's like laughing and like Google translating Spanish to English, like, "No, I didn't," because we can't speak to each other. I'm like, "Thank God." And then I finally leave the motel room and I sit on the curb and wait for like 15 minutes on this dirt road to get picked up to go to brunch. It was absolutely terrifying.
We went to brunch.
I thought I
That's
lost.
great.
I was already gone.
Yeah, he was already back in the States.
I was already back in States.
Goes from
Yeah.
died on the curb to 4 hours later.
Because I had to change my plans like within like less than 2 hours. I was like, I could go, but then I had to come back because I forgot I mean a long time ago. But
You did get us good taco recommendations. That seafood, the shrimp tacos.
Oh,
you had,
yeah,
those were
yeah.
good.
Those are fire.
Those are really
yeah,
good.
it's
I hope the girl watches this. She's for my friend on Instagram.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh okay.
We should tag her in it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the name. Tacos Combo.
Tacos
What?
combo.
Tacos Combo.
That place
There's
is
another
fun.
referral. If you're going to Rocky Point, Tacos Combos, you
Man,
get
does
Tacos
it.
combo.
shrimp tacos.
Bomb. Best tacos right there. And it's like yeah, you gotta if you're really hungry, just get 2 because you can make like 4 or 6 tacos just with 2 tacos.
Yeah, it's
So-
pretty good. Yeah.
But it's not. If you ever guys go back like in that area and stay one of those beach houses,
We can't.
no,
I will soon.
you still can.
I'll go when you're there. I need an
Yeah.
interpreter. I'm not.
If you
know,
wanna
you
go-
heard the
nothing's
stories
gonna
about
happen.
Billy
Hola,
guys.
señorita, me llamo Hierro. Y me prenden a pantalones.
So they made you know how it's so like those beach houses
Yeah,
like
Spanish
so
out, yeah.
far in,
Yeah.
and you every time you gotta drive out like if you guys
Yeah.
want to. So they made like they have like a gas station, a store right in the entrance
Can
where
we
the
stop
security's
there?
at. So no, it's like it's pretty sick. Like,
Nice.
yeah, I went the other day and you don't have to like get out of the
Nice.
block anymore, the neighborhood. So
I'll go back.
We should plan a trip. I'll go back.
Yeah, you know who has a house there actually?
Brandon's
Yeah, Nina's
Nina's dad.
Yeah. There's one time that I was there, and he just
showed up.
Yeah, he just showed up, and I was like, we had another good time there, but
Oh god.
Good times in Mexico. Some better than others.
yeah.
There's no bad time in Mexico.
Well, there's some bad times. He got shot.
He didn't get shot.
He got shot.
He
He
wasn't shot.
First and last name in the podcast.
It does not matter if it's Andrew or Andrew M. It doesn't matter who we're
Spend
talking
the
about.
bachelor with the wife.
He got. I want to say he got shook down twice.
Oh yeah, he did after that. No more 24 hours.
So he's probably not going back to Mexico with
pulled
us.
over 2 times.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. I mean, it's normal.
That's not a normal thing.
Yeah, it is. It's not
to go to prison and then get shook down in 24 hours by cops twice.
I mean, you're gonna get pulled over. Like everybody goes out there thinking it's a free country. No, it's not. Like you gotta. There's no freedom of speech. You gotta respect too as well. So it's like it's different. But I mean, I get pulled over all the time.
Knock on wood, I had not ran into any federales or policias while I was out there for the 48 hours.
I'm hoping I got it all out of my system.
What?
Yeah.
Getting attacked by federales.
But like, it's funny because like, I guess he was like depressed or whatever. But at the end of the day, you gotta think of it the positive way.
Yeah.
He got out. He still got to enjoy.
And I do have I made a good friend, Gabrielle. If you're listening to this, me and him follow each other. Great guy. Hope I get to visit him soon.
He wants a referral to get a job in the United States.
No, maybe.
He wanted to be a bouncer.
He did want to be. He was talking about it. It'd be cool.
The guard that literally took hundreds of dollars from him asked to come to America and hang out to get a job to be a
Are you talking about the
security
fake
guard.
lawyer?
No.
That was another story.
The actual prison guard.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah. He's a cool guy.
He's like friends with Bruce. He wants to come to America and be a bouncer and like a bodyguard.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's not what you know.
this.
It's who you know.
The whole
We're gonna make it happen. I'll refer you a job out here.
Turntables.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all's well that ends well. So.
You know what's crazy though too? Like my girl's parents, what they do, they're loan officers in Mexico.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're buying land in Mexico, aren't you?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah. So right now, I actually got approved.
Wow.
And
By her parents?
Yeah.
Referral.
Oh. Wow.
There you go.
There we go again.
There you go. And then basically, I'm on the search. Like it's because a lot of those realtors are from here too.
Yeah.
And they go out there and start. But we'll see. I seen so many land, but like I probably just buy like an existing home instead. Yeah.
You try to get me to do that. Learn about a house in Texas.
Yeah. I started thinking back though because they closed the border for like 2-3 months, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll see though.
I mean, it was a good time. I'd go again.
But it's because that's
Responsible lady.
Yeah.
There's so many beautiful
Growing up. Beautiful what?
like beautiful spots.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that like right there, Rocky Point, man. The way I see it is like it's Arizona's beach, basically. Like you want to see a beach, 3 hours away. That's like driving up to Flagstaff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about living in Phoenix, though, is
You
can go 3
We're
hours
right in the
north
sun.
and be in the snow. And by the way, they got like tons of snow this
You
year.
can go 3 hours
You
south.
can go
and
3 hours
arrested.
south, and you can be on the ocean.
Yeah.
Or 3 hours west and be in a safer
Yeah.
ocean.
Yeah.
Not only that,
Not
there's
It's
true.
like
Not
5
true. They're
hours.
Very blue.
5 hours.
To San Diego?
Yeah. 5 hours.
yeah.
It's not 3 hours.
How slow
No,
do you
it's
drive
like
in
5
Austin?
hours. No, it's like 5 hours.
What?
It's like
Yeah.
closer to 6 for me because I live so far east.
Yeah. And then you got TJ right there.
Yeah.
Tijuana? I would.
Best
I would
tacos
have
ever.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah. Best tacos ever in TJ.
We should
I make pretty good tacos.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But when you think about it, Arizona's a pretty. I mean, besides everybody moving here, you're like you got Vegas, you got all the parks that people travel all like around the world in California. So we're like 6 hours away. Like we have everything. We're, like
We do.
in the
Phoenix
Midwest.
is a good place to live if you want to leave Phoenix.
Yeah.
You can fly to Denver for cheap. You can fly to LA, San Diego. You can drive to Mexico and be on the beach. You can get to my Texas house in 16 hours. Yeah, I mean, you can get to a lot of places for cheap or a very short plane ride to get out of Phoenix when the heat absolutely sucks.
Yeah. It's a great place to have a nice lifestyle without having to spend constantly in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Because
I mean, we're going to Mastro's for this after dinner. Like celebrate.
Mastro's.
Yeah. Mastro's. Jake Roby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. With that said, we probably should wrap this up. So, Alan, it was a
Cheers.
wonderful time.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm a big fan. I give this like a
Cheers,
8 out of 10 because it's just a margarita. I mean, it tastes
It's
like
actually
margarita.
really good. I like it.
Do you really taste the olive juice that much? What would you give it?
Me personally, Out of all the martinis you made so far, it's my least favorite.
Okay, but out of 10, what would you give it?
It's 4 or 5, 4.5.
Okay,
really?
All right. Also, this
I'd
was
rather
also
just shoot
Jared's
tequila.
choice to choose this martini.
We're bringing Alan on. He's Mexican.
I gave it 9 out
What?
of 10.
Yes.
What?
I didn't notice.
9 out of 10?
I think it's really good.
Oh
I give
my
it.
God.
I give it an 8.5.
I'm gonna feel good after. I mean, there's 3 shots of tequila.
Yeah, definitely be careful with this one. There's a lot. It doesn't taste that strong. Actually.
It doesn't taste at all.
And there's
The
2
site,
shots.
the
2
site
full
said,
shots.
please clear the rest of your day.
They weren't lying.
They weren't lying. We'll take a shot of this afterwards. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
Just warm, straight, delicious tequila. I recommend it. If you want to sponsor us, please let us know.
Yeah, we'll get you on the podcast.
I'll sponsor it.
It's 1 bottle per.
There you go.
That's our only cost.
There you go.
Bring a bottle of tequila.
All right, that's how you generate referral business. You get people out of jail and
You know people. You recommend them.
You shout them out.
Yeah.
You take care of people, they take care of you. That's how it works.
I got to my desk when we came back, and there was like 2 tequila bottles in my desk. I'm not lying. There was.
Clase Azul.
I was like, all right,
boom,
cool, I'll
boom.
take it.
Don Julio, 1942.
Yeah, because he felt bad. He kept asking me, he's like, how do I pay you? He was like, bro, you don't have to pay me. I just got tequila bottles on my desk. I was like,
I do like my favorite normal to go to non-limited edition bottles is Clase Azul Reposado.
Yeah.
Reposado. You get an orange slice, put some cinnamon on it, shoot it, bite the orange right into cinnamon.
yeah, but
I'll see you in 2 years.
all the tequila bottles you buy here at the U.S. though, they're 40-45%. That's why they're strong. And then they're open. Like if you buy one in Mexico, all of them are like 35%. That's why they're so smooth. And then they have that little we call it canica, marble, like right when you open it, and like you have to like hit it to obviously
Really?
pour yourself. Yeah,
Why is it different?
I don't
Why
know
do you
why.
give us the good shit and you guys keep the bad shit?
I don't know. No, like over here it's strong.
I know.
Yeah, like
We're alcoholics.
yeah, but you
No,
that's
no,
probably
I mean,
why. That-
We have a good hobby.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, so like the 70 bottle, that's one of my favorite bottles. The 70 Don Julio, but
Wow.
yeah, but you can get it in Costco like maybe cheap, but it's so strong here, and when you take a shot, you're like, oh my god.
I have been told that it's more like not in America. People sip on tequila a lot more, so is it just less strong?
Our
so
boss
you
tries
guys
to
sip
does
on
it.
it?
He tells us
Ma-
tequila's
probably.
best.
Yeah.
I love tequila. I sip on it. I'm like, dude, tequila's made for one thing. Taking your top off.
I'll bring you guys one.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't bring this up in front of me. You know, like tits.
Yeah,
Not his.
I didn't say it.
that's fine.
There's a whole song. Rest in R.I.P. Toby Keith.
Yeah, rest in peace, Toby Keith.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's it. But cheers. Hopefully, this is 2 episodes in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
We hope to bring you more often as we come up with
Maybe more exotic locations. Hopefully, Mastro's a
Mastro's.
private room. I'm trying to work that deal tonight when we get there.
We're trying to do a podcast there?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
that's
bring
pretty
us
cool.
martinis. That'd be fun.
Imagine
there
if
you
a
go.
bartender at Masters makes us a martini
They get to
at the
come
bar,
in.
and then we talk about mortgages for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you need someone
That's pretty-
bilingual or just a top-ranked banker, this guy's a superstar.
You can also just Google Alan Angulo Castro,
I got you.
and they'll pull up a social proof page where you can refer yourself, friends, family, or anybody that is looking to work with any 3 of us, bilingual Spanish with Alan, across the United States. We cover all 50 states, so we'll be willing to help you out. We'll put the link in the bio, and we'll make sure that you also have the recipe. And I don't know I think next month we're doing a mint chocolate chip martini
Yes, I think that's something.
for March. Mint chocolate chip martini and March Madness.
Be good. Be good stuff.
Will be good stuff.
Maybe we'll squeeze a second one in. Probably not, but maybe. We'll try.
We'll see.
All right,
Well, cheers,
There you
fellas.
go. Cheers.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Key better come get me.